Welcome back to American Government and Politics. We're going to continue talking today about popular culture and politics, in particular music. Now, music is going to mirror politics, and sometimes music will be taking the lead and shaping some political action. Now, popular music throughout our history in the United States has often focused on political topics and issues. In 1939, Billie Holiday, who is a blues singer, will release Strange Fruit. Now, Strange Fruit is going to focus on and point out the horrors of lynching, as well as the problems in the Jim Crow South for African Americans. In the we see a movement toward music that moves people as well. And a lot of this music will be used at anti-war protests and civil rights rallies throughout the 1960s and 70s. Some of those more popular songs are from the 1930s, actually. Woody Guthrie's This Land Is Your Land and Pete Seeger's Where Have All the Flowers Gone? Both will be incredibly important anthems for protests throughout the 1960s, even though they are recorded 30 years prior. In 1962, Peter, Paul, and Mary will release Blowin' in the Wind and will sell millions of copies. Music will become the political force with a number of songs that include Plastic Ono Band's Give Peace a Chance and Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young's Ohio. Both of these are also used at anti-war rallies and civil rights rallies for a decade. Give me a minute. Sorry. After 9/11, we're going to see a shift in music for a newfound patriotism and a look at this anger for the loss that we had suffered as a nation. After 9/11, a lot of the music is going to be used to deal with emotional scars that are left behind because of these attacks. So one of these songs is Toby Keith's Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. This song is also known as The Angry American, and I will state that I had never heard it called The Angry American, and neither have students in my in-person classes, so that may be something new to you. This song offers a newfound patriotism and is going to pretty quickly point out how quickly this patriotism rose to the surface for Americans. Now, Neil Young will also record Let's Roll. Now, Let's Roll is going to celebrate the heroes who give their lives in these attacks. Bruce Springsteen will record Empty Sky, which is an outlet for the personal feelings that so many people have for anger and loss. Will also play, pause for a second. More recently, we have seen a number of songs that are released in response to the controversies related to the War on Terror. Some of these songs about the War on Terror have included Pearl Jam's Worldwide Suicide, Green Day's Holiday, and Rising Against's Audience of One. We also see John Mayer's Waiting for the World to Change. All of these songs actually get quite a bit of airtime. You can regularly hear most of them on radio stations throughout our country. Music also will play a role in the September 2011 Occupy Wall Street movement. Now, this movement's quickly going to spread using a slogan that says, "We are the 99%. The general theme of these protests was to have focus on the growing inequality as well as the need to reduce influence of corporations in the United States as well as global and political society. The soundtrack of the movement includes music used in previous movements, as well as Makana's We Are the Many, and Ry Cooder's No Banker Left Behind, and Everlast's I Get By. So popular culture really can play a role in reflecting and shaping a public opinion. In fact, popular culture kind of always plays a role in reflecting and shaping the public opinion with political activity. It also works through the development of governmental institutions in our nation. So we're going to see popular culture play a pretty large role in most people's lives, but also in the political lives of those around us, even today. So we're going to see music, movies, and words, which are gonna become the major sources and images, as well as some of the myths about our government and politics. All right, thanks so much. When we come back, we will move on to continue this lecture.